This is a walkthrough video of L.A Noire. It's called Driver's Seat. I believe it's part 5. Let's step into the car. What we need to do now is we need to get to where the yellow flag is. Okay, it seems like it's at railroad tracks. It's a freight depot.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first
Still on the
case,
cutscene?
folks. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Okay, so now we can finally go where we need to.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Okay, just make sure, guys, when you're playing this game, remember the names for that particular part, because it's gonna come.
How long
name's
you gonna
gonna be
keep me
repeated.
here, sir?
I better get back.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Okay, I'm gonna use intuition. In this case, I'm gonna play a good cop. Okay, I don't think this guy is lying, so I'm just gonna play a good cop here.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
Okay, so in both cases, I played good cop because I don't think he's the suspect. Okay, I'm gonna open the trunk. Let's see what we find in the trunk here. Not everything here is applicable to this case, but we'll just nevertheless have a look around.
Not sure this means much.
Okay, if you can see anything, no. Let's look at the other paper to the side. The paper on the left is something we need, so that's something very important. Let's open it, and it tells you it's a live hog that was bought for about $3.20.
Pig yesterday?
This is a clue, very important clue, guys. Live hog. Okay, so let's put that back there, and there's something over here as well. Let's have a look at it. Okay, so this is not really much of a clue as such, so but nevertheless you gotta look around and just have a look at it. It's not relevant to the case. As I said, let's have a look and let's talk to the doc.
Detective Phelps, what have we got? A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. The victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Okay, now these are very important clues. There's another clue out here which you need to have a look at. Okay, as many clues as we can, we have to get all the clues.
Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Let's look at that photo.
Happier times, I guess.
Okay, so this clue is actually a way of misleading the officers. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's pick the spectacles up. Now these are all clues that are misleading. So, but nevertheless, you'll know later on in the story what the whole deal is. I'm gonna look closely at the spectacles. As you can see, that's the name of the glasses. Stenzel.
Home repaired, by the way.
Okay, so we've seen that. So what we need to do now is we can probably. So those are the clues you'll be looking at over here. There's also another clue out here, I guess. There's another one which I'm trying to have a look at.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
I'm gonna play. No, I'm still. Yeah, this time I'm gonna play bad cop.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Okay, so that was a good move by playing the bad cop. All right.
I best be heading back to work. My boss is gonna give me hell regardless. This is your problem now.
What we need to do now is we need to look at this weapon over here. That is the final one, final clue. Let's pick it up. So there you go. That's the next clue. It's the heat. Okay, so all the clues have been discovered, as you see on the left-hand side of the screen. If the investigation music stops, that's about it. Okay, there's nothing much to do from here on. I'm just gonna just double check that clip. Okay, so it's all done. What we need to do is we need to step back in the car. And we need to get to the black residence. And let's set it as destination and let's get started.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill, a couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
I'm gonna turn on the siren.
Play
Like
it
I
by the
said,
book.
very important whenever
No
you're
stiff
driving
yet,
on these
so let's
roads,
see how it
always
plays
turn
out.
it on. So, like I said, all the cars except for the move around. Look at it. Did you just see that? That truck literally smashed through that and his tires came off. That was kind of strange.
Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
So we are at the Black residence right now for further investigation of Mrs. Black.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Okay, so now our objective here
Check
is
the
to
place
investigate the Black residence. Let's check out
Have
the
a good look around.
place.
There's got to be something in here.
Thanks
to
for
go
joining me. It's A181 Gaming. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please be sure to subscribe to my videos. I play various games, guys, and also hit the bell icon. Okay. Let's check out the clues. Okay. That doesn't really give us many clues or anything about just a photo. Let's get to the next room, or yeah, there's nothing out here, so let's move to the next room. And the next room has several clues. We're gonna also operate a telephone shortly. Let's pick this up and see what it's about.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Okay, so that's not a clue as such. Just try and get as many clues as possible, guys, because the more clues you get, the better your rating as a detective goes up, okay? Check every room. Whether the clue is apt or not, we still have to check it.
Doesn't look like anything.
Right, so it doesn't look like anything right here. We would need to exit. And let's get to the table. Is there something? Yes, Insta-Heat. Remember, at the scene out there, there was an Insta-Heat kind of a spanner.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Let's pick that up as well, the brochure, and let's just have a look at it. Okay, so that's an Insta-Heat flyer. That's our new clue. Excellent. So we've got quite a lot of clues out here. There's also something out here that we need to check, which of course we've had a look at this too. Let's further investigate that.
Maybe Adrian was a patron.
Okay, so it's
R&I
basically
should have an
Kavanaugh's
address.
bar. Should have an address as well. So we need to contact R&I by telephone. And like I said, it's something we need to use the phone for. So let's have a look at a newspaper as well, okay? It doesn't really affect us, the outcome though, guys. But nevertheless, what we need to do is, you can see the telephone symbol out there on the left bottom of your screen. We need to make a call, and the telephone is situated right there.
Operator, give me dispatch.
This is for the R&I call.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Our next location is Kavanaugh's Bar, and we need to investigate that bar. Okay, so we have. I just want to double check whether this room can be opened or it can be open. So, like I said, we've checked all the clues that we should have, because, like I said, if we don't check, we're gonna get, you know, less experience as a detective. So we just got one intuition point. Let's see, show all clues, remaining 3. Let's talk to her one more time.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Okay, I'm gonna play good cop this time.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
I'm gonna play bad cop.
So you didn't arrange to meet him out at the rail yards?
I've never been near a rail yard in my life.
Okay. From as far as intuition is concerned, I don't think this lady is lying. So let's ask her the final question. Or
Oh, is that all? I would hope you're taking this case more
yeah,
seriously.
like I said,
Detective.
guys, she's not lying. So that's why we've got a better, you know, experience as a cop. I just want to complete this last question.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that?
Hmm,
Adrian practically
very good
lives
clue
there
as well. So we've got our answers. We don't need to be a bad cop. We don't need to accuse. So, like I said, guys, as soon as you've completed checking out all the clues around the house, get back to the lady to talk to her. Don't just leave, because you're gonna get more experience points. That's a very good tip out there. I'm gonna play good cop and close it.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
And there you go. We've got another 5 experience points. It's a fantastic, a great outcome. Okay, so right there is where the car is. And let's get onto the driver's seat. What we need to do is, we've completed this. We need to go to Kavanaugh's bar. So set it as a destination. This is where Kavanaugh bar is.